Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Mallory Louise, but you can call me Mal. I am back today with a content video for you guys. So most of us are probably either returned to the office and some of us are probably still working from home. And if you are still working from home, you know about those sometimes dreadful Zoom calls that they want you to show your face on, right? So this video today is going to be a get ready with me for a Zoom call. So we're going to do a look on how to get very minimal makeup, very work professional makeup. So even if you aren't doing a Zoom call, but you're back in the office and you just want a quick 15-minute how to, do my makeup where I look presentable, but not too much, this is for you. And if you are still working from home and you're required to show your face on a Zoom call, girl, this is for you too. So stay tuned. We're going to go through how I get this 15-minute or less look as far as makeup. I'm going to show you guys my outfit because you guys know all we need to do is look presentable from the waist up, okay? Ain't nobody gonna be seeing our pants unless you stand up and forget that you have on shorts, or some people may even have on underwear, I don't know. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like this type of content, please like and comment below some of the other things that you want to see. So let's get to it. All right, so I have my makeup case here. This is where I keep all my makeup. And I actually got this from TJ Maxx. If y'all looked at my last video, y'all know I love shopping at TJ Maxx and Marshalls. And they have a lot of these in different variations, like in marble, this rose gold. I've been to several and I always see this type of train case or makeup case there. So got that from TJ Maxx. Has all my makeup in it, and we are going to start our makeup. So the way that I'm going to do my makeup today is not how I would normally do it if I do a full face of makeup, like beat, y'all. This is not it, because I want it to be very work appropriate. So today we are going to do the steps that I take and the minimal type of makeup that I do for a Zoom conference call, or if I'm going into work. This routine is usually 15 minutes or less. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. Okay, so my face is already washed and moisturized. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my foundation. I use the Lancome Tint Idole, I think that's how you say it. And my color is 495 Sue W. I think that's how you say it. I just recently purchased this and I absolutely love it. And normally I haven't been putting on primer. The more I do makeup now, the less primer I use under my foundation. I don't know, to me it seems like my makeup stays longer when I don't wear primer. I'm not telling you not to do that, but I'm just not gonna do it. So I'm gonna pump a little bit on my foundation brush, maybe like 3 pumps. Okay, and then if you guys see me looking this way, it's because the mirror is this way. I'm gonna go ahead and just dot that all over my face. And as you can see, I do have blemishes on my face. Places where I have picked scars. A lot, especially during my pregnancy, but I'm gonna go ahead and I like this foundation because it's very lightweight and it's buildable. So if you need to use more, you can pump more. Like I said, I'm just doing very minimal makeup for this Zoom conference call. I don't want to be very beat. I just want to be somewhat presentable. I'm just using this little beauty blender to pat that in. And this blender is an e.l.f. beauty blender. It's $6 and it works really good, y'all. I would even say it's probably an 8 to the actual beauty blender, if the beauty blender is a 10. Okay, so see, blended that in very well. And so what I'm gonna do next is just a little bit concealer. I'm going to use the Milani Conceal and Perfect. You can get this from drugstore, Target, Walmart. I'm using numbers 170 and 165. Like I said, this is very minimal makeup. I don't want a heavy beat because, you know, I need to work professional. So I'm going in with 170 on the corners. As you can see, it's a little bit of my skin tone, but a little bit lighter. If I were doing a full beat, y'all, I would go a couple more shades lighter. But I'm gonna put kind of the darker shade on the outer corners, and then I'm gonna put 165 in the middle. Okay. I'm gonna take that darker shade 170 down my nose just a little bit, and up here. Now, normally when I'm doing like a full face beat, I usually do my brows first, but I'm not doing that because I want a more natural approach. So I'm doing this here. I'm gonna go ahead and just blend that in. Don't be afraid to move your nose to the side to get into that crease. I also close my eye and take that over my lid just to give it a nice, like, blend, a uniformed look. As you can see, this brightened me up a little bit. Okay, and the next one I'm gonna do is take my Black Radiant foundation stick. This is an espresso, it's darker than me. And I'm just gonna do just a little bit of a contour, just a little bit, not a lot. Because like I said, we're professional. So when it comes to makeup, I'm all about skin. More so than like the eyeshadow, because I like more of a natural look. So and, I mean, of course makeup is not natural, but more of a soft glam natural look than a caked beat face bold look, if that makes sense. So using the same blender on the other side, I'm gonna blend that in. And I naturally have hollow cheeks. Like, I have a dent there. I guess you can say a line there. So, this just defines it a little more. All right. So anytime you use a liquid or a cream, you're going to have to set it. So I am going to set the, I guess you could say contour, the dark color with the Black Radiant powder. And I don't know what color this is, sorry. But I'm just gonna use a angle brush and lightly. Everywhere I put that contour cream, I'm going to set it with this powder. Okay. And I'm very light with my brush and products because less is more. You can always build product, but it's hard to take it off if you put too much on it, okay? So I'm just contouring. I'm bringing color back into my face. And so with the concealer, I'm going to use a translucent powder. This is Translucent Extra Coverage by Airspun. This is a drugstore brand as well. Drugstore meaning you can purchase it from Walgreens, CVS, Walmart, Target, grocery store. It's translucent, so it's not a color. It's just supposed to set and you should be able to wipe away. So I'm going to use a kind of concealer fluff brush. I'm gonna get some powder on there, dust it off, and I'm gonna press it in. Remember to get those creases of the nose, y'all. You don't want to be out here looking cracky, like cracks in your face. Okay, put it everywhere. You put that concealer. This is kind of what people call baking. If I was doing a beat face, I would probably put a lot more, but I'm not. So I'm just doing enough to soak up that concealer to cover it, basically. This stuff smells so good. Almost smells like a perfume, like, you know, Estee Lauder powder. My granny used to always wear that. Kind of reminds me of that. So I may look a little pasty or ghostly right now, and that's the powder. It's just, I'm gonna just let it set before I wipe it off. Okay, so now that that powder is now sitting here and settling into my skin, I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows. I'm using the MAC brow pencil in the color Spiked. It has a spoolie on the end and then the pencil on the other end. And I'm going to just brush my brow hairs up on both sides. I need to groom my brows, but for the sake of this video, I'm just going to go ahead and fill them in. And I just lightly with the pencil fill them in. I hate to say trace, because when people trace, they kind of do outlines, and I'm not necessarily doing an outline. I'm filling them in. So I guess you can say I'm tracing, but I'm not doing an outline. I'm tracing into my brow, if that makes sense. So just do the bottom, I do the top. I don't go all the way to the end here, because I'm going to show you guys what I do at the end. And then I just lightly do strokes up. Okay, just to make it look as realistic as possible. And then I use a spoolie to spread out that product more. Now, if I was doing a beat face, I would conceal the heck out of these brows at the top and the bottom. But I don't know, I don't think I'm going to do that today. I think I'm just going to fill them in. This brow pencil is by MAC, and it retails at I think $20. But I found a drugstore one that I really like that I've started using on my clients. It's the Revlon Color Stay in dark brown. It's a brow pencil, but it also has a powder in it. Y'all, I love it. I think I might love it more so than this one. And I would recommend that. I think that one retails anywhere from $6 to $13 depending on where you get it from. So like I said, it's drugstore brand Revlon. You can get that wherever they sell Revlon. Okay, so y'all, I think I'm going to go ahead and conceal the under brow. So I'm going to take a 170 and I'm going to take a flat brush, concealer brush. Looks like this, and I'm going to conceal under my brow. Okay. Two things that this does. This covers like kind of the hairs underneath my brow, because like I said, I need to groom them. I need to get them arched. I arched them myself, I just used my razor, but. And then it also, it highlights or defines your brow. It cleans it up. It makes that arch more archy. Yeah, and I'm gonna just do the bottom. Okay. So you can use your finger to either blend that in, or you can use kind of like a concealer brush. I'm just gonna use a concealer brush, blend that in. Your finger works good too because your fingers are warm and that it warms that product into your skin. Okay, all right, and then I'm gonna take whatever that powder product that was left from when I did the powder underneath and do it under my brows too. Okay, so that's my brows. I have a bronzer that I'm going to use by Morphe. This is called Trailblazer. It is a bronzer. Oh, y'all see me there. I'm gonna use this just for my eyeshadow because it's kind of it's just a nice brown nude color. And I'm doing work professional makeup. So, and I want it very light. So I'm just gonna take kind of I'm gonna take a brush and just take a little here and just put that all over my lid. It gives a tiny, tiny bit of color. All right, and then next I'm going to take a eyeliner and I'm just going to do my waterline. And this is black. What I'm gonna do now, because I don't want it super dark, I don't want a dark liner on my top lid because I don't want it to look too harsh. I'm gonna use the brow pencil and I'm going to lightly do the top of my lid. So very, very close to the lash line. And it's not going to look like much because it is a kind of a brown pencil. I want a little bit of depth to it or a deepness to it, just not a harsh black. Okay, now you do have an option here if you want to wear lashes to put on a lash. But I'm not, I'm just going to do mascara. I'm just gonna put on some mascara. I have really little lashes, y'all. So if you have a nice amount of lashes, mascara will be just fine for you. Okay, so I just got done putting mascara on the top and bottom lashes. I'm going to take this Mineralized Skin Finish in Dark Deep by MAC, and I'm just going to go ahead and blend everything in. I wiped off that powder, excess powder from under my eye from the concealer. I want to bring just a little bit of color and shimmer to my face, so I'm going to use this kind of rosy gold side from Wet n Wild. It's the Halo blush set. I'm just going to put a little bit of that on my cheeks. Just a little bit on the top of my nose. I like that little button nose look. A little on my forehead. Okay, so I've lined my lips with this NYX lip pencil in the color Espresso. And then I'm gonna take this Milani lip gloss in Soft Rose. And I'm just gonna put a little in the middle. A nice nude color. Everyone should own a brown lip liner or tan or something to match your kind of skin tone. That way you can blend anything really. Okay, and that's my lip color. All right, and lastly what I'm gonna do is go ahead and set it off with some setting spray. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Spray. Okay guys, and that is the simple look for the Zoom call. So now let's get to hair and clothes. Okay, so since we are doing a Zoom call, we know that we need to dress from the waist up, okay? Ain't nobody seeing the bottom, so I'm gonna keep these biker shorts on at the bottom, and then I'm just gonna look business casual from the waist up. So what I'm gonna wear is this blue blouse, and it has the little tail in the front. And I'm going to wear a black blouse cardigan type deal. So I don't know if you can see the material. It's very, it's semi-sheer, but it's that, not silk. What is this? Is this polyester? I don't know what this is, guys, but it's business professional material, if that's even a thing. But I'm gonna put it on and show you guys. And then I'm also going to wear these small little gold hoop earrings just to give me a little bit more pizzazz. Okay, so I've gotten everything on now. Like I said, I put on these little cute little gold hoop earrings. I got these from Target. And I went ahead and just smoothed my hair out, gave myself a little side part. I flipped the head behind the ears, give it a nice little sleek look. And I put on my blouse and my cardigan. And so I look Zoom call ready from the waist up. So like I said, even if you are not doing Zoom calls, you're back in the office and you just want to do something super quick to make you look alive, this is a good look without the full beat. And girl, you can just practice this. You can practice, this is less than 15 minutes, girl. You can do it, okay? I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you want to see more like this, comment down below what you would like to see, and I will see you guys another time.